Hey, long time no see. I haven't filmed a Qigong video in almost a month because I went on a spiritual camping trip to Colorado. We went to so many different areas. We went down to the south. We went sand boarding down the mountain. It was a lot. I fell down. I hurt my neck, so I was like out of commission for a while. We went to the central north, whitewater rafting. It's beautiful. And then there was a lot of hiking. And one thing that I realized about camping, and I'm from New York and I live in a semi-urban area. I've always lived in a semi-urban area for the most part. So I never went camping before, but I learned, it was another lesson about adapting and adjusting, right, to little things. Because you can't really change the fact that you're sleeping on the floor. You can't change the fact that maybe rain will be in your tent. You can't change the fact that there's going to be dirt there. These are little things. And it's also another lesson, like just when you think you've made it, you've advanced yourself, like you're not going to react a certain way, you're not going to, sometimes there's always another level, there's always another lesson, there's always growth involved, right? And maybe right now I'm going through a period of like feeling like I'm unstable again, trying to get back to society and everything, but it's here to show me something so I can go a layer deeper, so I can learn more about myself and keep going. I'm not staying complacent. That's what I believe. So change the mindset. We're gonna do a Qigong set, and then I have to take my dog out, but I wanted to get here, and let me see. There we go. I wanted to get here and do another practice just to get back into my routine and hold myself accountable, because I said I was going to do it every month, but things change, okay? You got to adapt and adjust. Sometimes it's good to work out, every day, listen to your body, but some days, you need a little bit less. Sometimes you work out 15 minutes instead of that 30 minutes. Sometimes you work out an hour, right? You got to listen to your body. So let's drop into our Qigong set. Gather the Qi. If you're inside, open the window. That's what I recommend. I close my window because my neighbor is having a tough time and I can hear all the drama, so I close that off. It'd be like that, but let's have a nice relaxing setting. Take a couple deep breaths. If you're standing up straight, stand up straight and really try to inhale deep. Let's do 3 breaths. So in through the nose, when I bring my hands in, it helps channel the breath in and then out. And then you can add some sound. Now let's go into our Wu Ji stance. This is another like base foundational stance, like an empty stance. So what you want to do, you want to bend your knees slightly, drop your shoulders and bring them out a little bit like this. Neck straight, and then keep your tongue on the tip of your mouth. Back straight, just bend your knees a little bit. This is like a default position right here. Take a couple deep breaths. Think about your day, think about what you're grateful for. Release the tension in your body. And now let's begin to stretch out our neck. So let's go to one side. Hold this stance. Let's get a nice stretch. Side to side first. And I said I was going to do a video every week, but things happened, so I'm still here. It's all about consistency. But you also got to be flexible. I didn't anticipate getting hurt and hurting my neck. Now we're going to go up and down. So I didn't go to boxing for like a month either. Up and down. now with the neck, kind of release your shoulders like this, and let's bend your body slightly and go up. Everything is in the details, little adjustments, just based on how you're feeling. Deepen the stretch, or maybe not deepen the stretch. Okay. Go back to left, right, left, right, left, right. Now let's do some rolls. Maybe you'll hear a crack, that's okay. As long as it's not like a throbbing pain. Take some deep breaths. Okay, and then from here, we're just gonna stay in our Wuji stance, that stance where knees slightly bent, shoulders relaxed, tongue on the tip of your mouth. Keep your back kind of straight, arched, and just start bouncing, all right? Start bouncing, getting your footing, and feeling your body shake. You can move around however you like. This is intuitive, okay? And what we're doing is to open up, release tension, open up the meridians and the joints. Now before I work out, I always try to do a warm-up. Even if you want to play pickleball, which is very popular now, and yes, it can be low intensity, it could be high intensity, but if you just jump into pickleball and you do some like crazy move, you can hurt yourself. So you got to make sure that you warm up too before you twist an ankle. Now from here, let's shake it out. This is one of my favorites. Really feel this in your legs, in your hips. Get a nice rotation of your torso. Mamma mia, this is good. I don't do Qigong every day. I try to, but some days, you know, I don't. But I try to do this every day because this feels good. Your breath. Okay. You might want to play around with going a little bit lower. Widen your stance a little bit more. Maybe you want to go a little higher, like this. Tap the back of your shoulders. Okay. Now we're gonna loosen up our back. All right. So hands like this. I'm gonna open up the back like this. Reach down. And everything's connected. So we're doing something that releases the tension in the spine and the back, but it's also connected to your legs, it's also connected to your neck. Everything is connected to everything. That's why when I fell down the sand mountain in Colorado, because we were sandboarding and I did like a 360, hurt my neck, boom, boom, boom. I was really in pain for a long time, not just in my neck, but it hurt everything. All right. Add some breath and go slow with this too. Maybe I'm going a little fast. Experiment with like going down a little bit more, nice with the bend, and then rising up, opening your chest, feeling that stretch here. Let's do 3 more like this, because 3 is a sacred number. 1, 2, 3. Nice. Now, knees slightly bent, hands like this. We're gonna stretch out the arms, okay? So 1, 2, and feel like on this side of your hand, you're really driving it. It gives you that like elongation feeling, okay? Your hands are kind of at like a 90-degree angle. And you're thinking maybe like, oh Michael, you're not really doing Qigong. Qigong in and of itself is just the flowing of all these movements combined. So a lot of my Qigong videos are primarily warm-up. And then after you warmed up your body, you can just do this like for 30 minutes and have fun and go up and down, and you know, that is the Qigong. But this is too. So up, down, up, down, up, down. Now let's stretch out our arms. So this is another amazing one, right? So let's be very intentional with these movements. So let's use my right arm first. My left palm goes on like the inflection point of like the shoulder and the arm, and I'm gonna lift the palm up like this, nice and slow. Look over my shoulder, palm down, go down slowly, okay? I get a nice twist in the back, stretch out my arm and back. This works out everything, okay? Okay, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go the other way. Okay? So from here and forward 6 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, other side. Go back first, palm up, left hand, right arm on this inflection point. Go up, down. Do it 6 times. I like to do this slow. You can also do this faster if you like. 5, 6, and now let's go the other way. Go forward. 3, 4, 5, 6. And you know, like, I wasn't doing my Qigong for a while because like I was feeling like I was doing the same moves, so I needed to like take a break, number 1, and number 2, it's like practice just on my own before filming another video, before I felt comfortable again to like post, right? So that just happens sometimes. Now, pretend like you're an elephant, knees slightly bent, and I'm going to cross my hands like this and just get a nice bend. Bends down, stretch out, then come up slightly. Be intentional with this. Rise your hands up. On the toes, go down. Now I'm gonna go down. You're an elephant. Stretch. Okay, up, shoulders, feeling every part of the body. Okay, go back down. Up, rise up. Okay, do it 2 more times. Play around with your hand placement. What feels better? The right side is your masculine, the left side is your feminine, so I like to do both sides like that. Alright. Now let's shake it out, like do some rolls, not shake it out. So back rotation, nice and slow one way. Alright, now let's do the Shakira, and instead of like wide ones, let's just do tiny ones like this, left and right. I also learned too on my trip to balance out my masculine and feminine energies. The trip was very physical, but the physicalness also supports the spiritual and mental development as well. Like setting up the tent and taking it down every day was physical in that we had to physically do it, but there was spiritual and mental lessons from it in setting it up, in taking care of our space, in honoring the earth. Also, there was a lot of like women on this trip, so you know, just being that divine masculine and kind of helping out, carrying a lot of things, as well as showing them like, you know, I could do the dishes sometimes and help out with stuff like that. It was more like balanced, and I think we all kind of like took cues from each other, so it was nice to meet a nice group. Okay, now this together and do some circles like this. Take some deep breaths. So we started with our neck, we did our arms and shoulders. Now we're working to our lower body more, but again, everything's connected. And now let's kind of like pulse the bottom, so the body. So down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. All right, back out here. Now let's rotate the weight from the left to right, like this. Okay, you can put your hands like this, you don't have to, but I'm just transitioning my weight, stretching out my legs. Last thing for the legs before we do a special new thing is going to be rolling out the ankles. So you can go into a cat stance like this, and the front foot, just roll it out. You're on your toes, just do a couple circles like that. It feels comfortable. Ha ha. Other way. Let's reset, gather the chi. Alright, very nice. Now we're going to do something that's called chi dredging. It's a purification technique. You really want to like cleanse all aspects of your body, and it has to do with like the yin and yang. Okay, so the yin again is, think of the yin and yang symbol. The yin is going to be feminine energy, It's the gentle, nurture, receiver, intuitive, and we can liken our body to yin and yang energy because we're all masculine and feminine energies. So from ancient Chinese Taoist practices, according to this, the yin body parts would be the front of your body, essentially, like your face, the sides over here, the front of your legs, the insides of your arms. These are the yin areas. They're kind of like the softer areas, right? Like this is the harder area of your arm. This is the softer area of your arm. Your face is soft, right? The back of your legs are hard. So the soft parts of your body, the front, is going to be the yin. All right? So the yang, the masculine, which is the power, the go-getter, the provider, are going to be the back parts of our body, like the back of our head, the back of our arms, the back of our legs, the back, okay? So we're going to dredge our entire body. Think of the elements, yin and yang. So first we're going to do the yin dredging. So how that's going to work, and imagine that there's a golden ray of light. You don't have to, but if you want to. Coming up from the sky and coming up from the ground, okay? We use the elements, we get the energy, okay? So let me just imagine that real quick. Imagining the golden ball of light and then the earth energy from the ground. So I'm going to start bending my knees like this. I'm going to come up, and as I'm coming up, I'm rubbing on the front. I'm rubbing on the front of my legs like this. I come up to my stomach area like this, and then I cross, right? This is still the yin energy. And then I'm like putting a shirt on. So I'm rising up like this, and I'm coming up here. Alright, so let's do that again. So yin dredging. Start at the bottom, come up, front of the legs, stomach area, cross. As you're coming up, you can come up by your chest area, and then the arms, like this, come up to the sky. Do this again. Up the feet, here, dredging your face. You're bringing it up, so you're not like rubbing your face, but you're bringing up the energy. So think of it as dredging your face too. Okay, let's do 3 more times. Coming up, stomach, getting that golden light, down, and releasing what no longer serves. This is a new one. I've never taught this before. Okay. Let's do it 3 more times now. Starting now. Up, come up, go to the sky, down again, and see how your body feels after you do this a couple times. Okay, now let's do the yang, the masculine side of our body. So instead of starting from the bottom, we're gonna start at the top. So from your arm area, we're gonna go like this. Then I guess we're okay. You're gonna go arms like this. The shirt thing. Put the shirt on. Come back. Massage your neck. Come on down to the side of your body now, not the front. And then as you go down, you want to hit the back of your legs. And then you come up and you release again. So arms, we're starting at the top now, going behind the shirt, putting a shirt on, coming down, behind back of legs. Okay, let's do that one more time. So arms, put the shirt on, neck, coming down, going straight down, back of legs. So now we're doing the whole body. Okay, so let's do that 6 times on this side. The neck, down, shirt on, We all have masculine and feminine energies. Let's do 3 more. That golden light all over your body. Okay, 1 more. Okay, gather the energy. Gather from the earth. Imagine you're getting energy from the tree. Gathering like this. Okay. Now the ocean. Pick it on up. Okay. Pick it on up. Nature. Nature. Sky. Feel that. Okay, and now you can just do whatever Qigong Tai Chi movement you feel called to do. Because we warmed up everything. So feel free to pause this video and just like do whatever you want for 5-10 minutes to really get that stretch and to feel your body. Even just going like this, right, is a move that has so many iterations. Okay, and then when you feel satisfied, just come down to your standing up straight, hands on your dantian, your center point, and you can stay here as long as you want. If you're ready to conclude this session, let's take some deep breaths. Let's take 3 deep breaths into the nose, out through the mouth. Okay, thank you. So this was the first video in a month of me getting back into it, filming Qigong, learning a lot, and like healing my neck injury. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you like these videos, please like, comment, and subscribe. Send to your friends, send to a family member. If you like Qigong and you want to learn more, I encourage you to look more into it. There's other teachers teaching this, and you can learn more. And I'm still trying to learn more myself and see other styles, but every teacher kind of puts their own style on it. And yeah, it's a beautiful thing, but I'm trying to go more towards like the origins of it. I learned in a very modern way, and I'm showing you like modern practices, but I want to understand more of like the history and the meaning behind it. So anyway, I wish you well. Just know that when things don't go your way and when life gets in the way and stuff, it's okay to adjust your plan and take a break sometimes, because you know you get back there, you get back up later, and you'll get back there with newfound knowledge, newfound inspiration. Okay? I wish you well. Peace.